As you are about to leave, an old, dignified-looking man approaches, chanting a strange prayer. You are not sure what to make of it, but you feel inspired and stronger than ever. Party strengthening ritual. Uh, wow. Does that affect their stats? Huh? I don't remember their they don't have actually a strength here. Maybe they just got experience points, and at least Natalia got a level up. And there are two options: first aid, but she has already this. I don't think. This is much more. This is so much better for her because she has good skills that use bravery, and yes, this is the way. I think the route is clear. This is the obvious way to proceed. Some ruined walls. You are probably the first people in many years to set foot in this deserted place. The desert sand has left little more than a few crumbling walls. And that's it. There was no more discoveries in there. I think I have from here on. I have traveled the most direct route towards this place, but I could actually. Should I? I could, but I won't. I was so much tempted to go here, but maybe it's time to just get there as fast as possible. I haven't seen these ones before, so maybe the text on the right here tells about them. Somewhere in the desert, you see the fortified base of the excavation regiment southwest on the valley plain ahead. You have finally reached your goal. As you are considering how to make it through the heavily guarded entrance, you suddenly spot a lone Wehrmacht jeep approaching your vehicle. So our vehicle is maybe somewhere not seeing here, but this is the Wehrmacht vehicle. And what are these dudes? They don't. They can be. Maybe they are prisoners of these Nazis. Let's see. You hide behind the rocks and wait for the patrol to disembark. Then you take them by surprise and tie them up. A short time later, you drive into the German camp wearing borrowed uniforms. Okay, so we take them their uniforms to infiltrate. The bored-looking sentry waves your Wehrmacht jeep through with barely a glance. So far, so good. So we take their jeep. So my idea that when we lose our jeep, that our car would be named Only One Life, and when we lose that, then it's game over and end of this. End of the history of this game in this particular series of video game videos, but maybe Maybe it's just total particle that is the same thing then that because now we are not in our own car at this moment. What's happening? Okay, it just takes some time. Disguised as German soldiers, you search the camp complex. Morten must be here somewhere. Your hearts race as you pass unnoticed through the crowds of enemy soldiers. So we are surrounded by enemy from all directions, and let's see. You suddenly notice a small motorcade setting off. What is motorcade? I have no idea what is a motorcade. Ugh. As it drives past, you spot Morten in one of the cars. Okay, so is it one of the cars? So that is it some amount of cars maybe. You immediately jump into your captured jeep and tack onto the end of the convoy. Yes, convoy, as it exits the camp and heads into the desert. So they are taking Morten somewhere. After a few miles, the convoy stops at a smaller auxiliary base. You see Morten being led away. You don't have much time. Your friend's execution is imminent. And I don't know why did they have to take Morten to somewhere else to execute him. It makes very little sense, but maybe it's just a little bit more dramatic. Suddenly you hear a shout. You have been discovered. You look at each other with a grim determination and load your weapons. This is it. This might be the last time that we see this this map setting here, because if this should be the last mission on this, or is it actually? This might continue on a different map. This same campaign, looking for Morten. It might continue on various maps. I think at least some of those later missions they spread out to more than one map. Let's north. There is medic also. Also the Nazis are using medics, and maybe very soon they need a medic. I'll just quickly deploy everyone here, not thinking too much. That's why I made up that dogma or method that two of those are sort of duo team, so it's easy to just decide where to deploy. If I don't want to use a whole lot of time there. It would be great if Omar could take a shotgun shot to two of those, but let's see how the game mechanics, they work fine. And then, of course, it would be great if Miguel could take there's a good line there, but let's see how this functions. No, he can't. He can't get them on the line. Not even these two. So, and also let's. No, the grenade is. That might work, but I think it's just better because there are so many of the enemies that just block them with the warning shot there, and hope it works. And maybe just try to be optimistic and bring Natalia to the same line with them, and maybe the dog doesn't have armor, and also this officer doesn't have armor, so not enough for neither of them. And that's our hero's turn there. And I'm not sure if the Nazis actually are going to execute during this mission. Are they going to execute Morten, who is up there in the north? That could be interesting, but I don't think this works that way. Oh, the dog was clever, more clever than Mikkel and the other one. Let's see, I just check if Natalia had that bait there, but she can't use it at this point. There's no need for her to move. I just was looking to the corner of this room, and I saw there was a camera stand, a tripod that I haven't seen before. That's very, very weird. But I have more important things to do now, because I have to concentrate on this mission. And I was thinking Natalia is not going to move on her turn, but maybe let's try this concentrate thing to rejuvenate the bravery points and see if we can take a double shot. Yes, we can, but will it do enough? Maybe I save her turn to the, or maybe not. At least one dog, and this is very, very tough dog. It's not going to die easily. And I think Miguel doesn't like dogs at all. Maybe he has a bad memories of snipers. He has a bad memory of dogs, and now he's trying to make these dogs to be only memories of the dogs, and he succeeds. Okay, so dogs are away from the equation. That already helps some, and I think Omar is looking for a quick solution to the problems at hand by taking down the officer. Yes, but that's not enough. And his gun is empty again. Let's see how their medics react to their officer almost shot dead. So the officer sort of cowardly ran away, took some distance, and shouted commands to even their medics have to attack, and they attack our medic. I'm not sure if taking down an officer gives some disadvantage to the enemy, but I think it goes story-wise well. Natalia is in a dire condition there. She's been very badly damaged. I just wonder how long she can take this. Maybe she's... That was nice grenade, Miguel. But maybe Natalia is out of this adventuring team after this mission, because this is just... well, I don't know. Let's see. This might be too much. Because of the amount of damage that she has received. I don't think otherwise there's no reason for her to step out of this trio. And still she doesn't run away, but keeps shooting at the enemies. Let's see if you can complete this mission before the episode. I think it should have already ended, but I just try to prolong it a little bit. And yeah, Natalia doesn't give up. And I don't know why she can't do this, because I have this, but no, she can't do it. There's something wrong with this game again.